The
right,
abrupt
welcome
stop.
everybody.
And it's
Welcome,
time.
welcome. Hopefully that got you fired up and feeling good about starting your morning off. If you're starting your morning, or if you're leading towards evening, then hopefully that got you fired off as well. All right, so everybody's joining in, and we're going to go ahead and get started so we can keep everything moving with time. Once again, welcome. Thank you for joining us here on the webinar session. AI Business Suite offer is what we're going to be discussing, and at the end, we'll also be revealing our Black Friday offer as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The goal is for us to help you become unstoppable, so you can scale your SaaS as fast as possible. Joining me today with me are my colleagues, Zach Gilliland and Zach Conans, and myself, Beant, with you from all of us from Extendly. Thanks for joining us on this webinar. All right, so our job at Extendly is to create an environment in which you, our client, can become successful. And we take that dear to our heart. And I want you to keep this in mind. Smart entrepreneurs delegate to grow. Everything I've done, the multiple different businesses that I own, they've all, learning the skill of delegation is what has really helped me in growing the businesses. And I want to share a little bit about that with you today. This is the first time I'm sharing anything of this nature with anybody, but delegating has helped me build $50 million in aggregated revenue in the last 3 years from the different businesses that I am involved in. And if it wasn't because of delegation, that would be very, very difficult to achieve by one person. But why am I telling you this? It's not to boost my ego or to flash a big, really big number in front of you. If this number represents anything meaningful, it's this. It showcases delegating can help you build and grow a sustainable business. And that's exactly what it's done for me in each one of my businesses as well. So it's coming directly from my personal experience. It also showcases that me and my team really care about customer success within our businesses. It showcases that after the sale events, like delivery of services, fulfillment, and customer care, is really top of mind in our businesses. And it showcases that customers trust us enough to continue to come back and do business with us over and over again. But it's not about me or my teams. It's about you. And now I want you to apply those same skills through us here at Extendly to your business using our white label services so you don't have to figure it all out for yourself and you can leverage our services, our help to grow your business. But before we get started, a legal disclaimer is important. There's no guarantee that you'll experience similar results as I have. The only guarantee is that in business, there are risks. Everyone's results are different and they're based on the time you commit, the skills you bring, and how hard you work. And there's no magic pill to anything. So now that's out of the way. As a gift for all of you attending here and giving us your time, today, you'll receive this entire playbook for free, which is the secrets to sell once and keep getting
Good.
paid. That's
Thank
not
you.
that's not all you're going to get. We're also going to show you exactly what's inside this PDF playbook so that you can understand before you get off of the call from here. Just a little bit to share with you. At LevelUp 2025, our team won the #1 app in the Marketplace Award, which was very exciting. We also won the #1 AI Agent Contest Award, which that's a $15,000 check that you see us holding, big O giant check at the stage. And we donated that entire $15,000 award winning to a boy named Kai, who is learning how to walk and going through some challenging times. But his parents are really, really committed to helping him um, start walking and running. And we want to see him walking and running very soon. So, to help there with that. That's not all we did. Throughout the year in 2025, we introduced a lot of freebies and gave away valuable items for free, similar to the playbook that we're talking about. We also made a theme customizer so that you can beautify your high-level dashboard, change the colors and schemes to your brand, and it didn't have to be just vanilla. And we also made that free as well. We introduced a free version of Extendly OS so that you can get an understanding of exactly what Extendly OS does and how it helps your business and start using it for helping your customers and providing them self-service tools for technical support without having to purchase a subscription. We made sure all of the coaching sessions stayed free. So each week we do 4 different coaching calls, and all of them are continuing to be free for everybody. Now we have a new mission, and it's to help agencies retain clients better, make them more competitive, and help make you a lot more profit and help you become profitable. So with that, today's agenda, we're going to be talking about building a sticky business model, how to retain clients, and the 3 secrets, and our Black Friday offer reveal, and a special offer that'll be limited to 25 people. All right, so getting started with this, HighLevel does almost everything. And sometimes we think it does way too much. HighLevel gives us hundreds of features, but that causes confusion. Too many tools, features inside HighLevel, too many moving parts, and way too many decisions to make. Hence, building an offer is really hard, really, really hard, and there's no clear path. And we see clients struggle with that all the time. Even if you build one, explaining it and how to explain it and pitch it to your customers becomes really hard. Selling and marketing it is also extremely difficult. Fulfilling it, and that's even harder. And it usually leads to one of these 2 outcomes. You end up doing way too much, and your clients suck up all of your time, leading to no profitability. Or you try to scale and step back, but your customers cancel and your churn increases. And if that wasn't hard enough, now we've got AI taking over almost everything. Let's be super clear about AI. It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. There's no wave about AI. It's the long-term play. And the writing is on the wall. If a business isn't using AI, their competitors that are will drive them out of business. And the same is true for people, right? If you're not leveraging AI, someone who is will outperform you. How many of you agree with that, that leveraging AI is extremely important? Drop a 1 in the chat if you agree that if you're not leveraging AI, someone who is will outperform the other person, even if the jobs are identical. Yeah, that's right. Which means this, agencies that don't adapt to AI as a service to sell to their clients will be replaced by those that do. Now, that's really hard to take in, but it is the truth. If there's an agency that is competing on the same product, same everything, somebody that is providing AI will outperform and be able to provide a better, cheaper service to those that are not. And eventually, even if you had a good relationship with the business owner, you will get replaced and they will want to leverage AI so they can be more efficient in their business. Businesses are going to want to stay in business because that's their bread and butter, and that's how they make money. There's no way they're wanting to go out, so they'll adapt to whatever comes their way, just like they have been for years and years, right? And we all know what happens to those that don't adapt. They eventually end up going out, becoming examples like Blockbuster. Um, they're already looking to use AI to beat their competitors. So they'll find someone who can help them implement AI for their business. If that's not you, it'll be someone else. And trust me, it really will be. So you decide, do you want to keep offering SEO, websites, social media management, paid ads like everyone else does? Make ridiculous guarantees like everyone else does? Get a million leads or you don't pay type of guarantees like everyone else does. I'm sure you've heard those, right? Or do you want to offer what your clients actually need to stay alive in the new AI era? Even if you are still doing SEO, websites, social media, and paid ads for them, they're after as an add-on. Let me ask you this. Why is the churn for marketing agencies so high? Does anybody know why the churn for marketing agencies is so high? In case you didn't, because when the clients get good results, guess what happens? They cancel. And when they get bad results, they still cancel. So they cancel regardless, whether you got good results or bad results, you're getting canceled. So, do you want to be a marketing agency? Is that the type of business model you'd want to scale? Or would you rather offer a service your clients are less likely to cancel and doesn't depend on somebody having a good month or a bad month? Raise your hand or drop a one in the chat if you'd rather offer a service that your clients are less likely to cancel. Let's see, let's see one's coming in there. If that's what you'd rather offer. There you go. I would personally much rather offer my clients a service that their company operations became dependent on instead of marketing services that depended on them having a good month or a bad month. The end result for me would have been the same, which is I'm getting canceled because they can either not accept more customers or we didn't do a good enough job and they're feeling that we didn't do a good enough job, so they're canceling for that reason. So, what are some of these services that are core to your business operations? There's a ton of them, but here's a few: payment providers, invoicing softwares, internet service, point of sale systems, telephone service, security alarm systems, email service providers, domain hosting, after hours answering service providers. Take a look at this list and take a look at all the other services that become the core of your business operations and think about it. How often do these services really get canceled or changed to a different provider? Not very often, right? So how often do you think they really are going to change these services? Sometimes a business phone comes in and you get your business phone service from a company and that just stays there for years and years, right? You get your alarm system from a company, it stays there for years and years. As long as it's working, it just continues to stay. Do you think do you think they cancel these services when they have a bad month? No, they don't because they're a part of their core operations. Do you think they cancel them when they have a good month? No, they don't, right? So no, because businesses don't change these services very often, and they definitely don't change them because they had a good month or a bad month that month. These services are their utility bills. As long as they are working, they will keep paying the utility bills. So, do you still want to keep offering SEO, websites, social media management, paid ads as your core service like everyone else and make ridiculous guarantees just to get customers like everyone else is already doing that? get a million leads or you don't pay, right? Those type of guarantees. Or would you rather offer a service that would become a utility bill? Let me know in the chat if you'd rather offer a utility bill type of a service to your customer or a service that is likely to get canceled. But what is that service inside high level SaaS, if you're wondering? Don't worry, we've solved that problem for you. Our job at Extendly, like I said earlier, is to create an environment in which our clients can become successful. And we work hard every single day, month over month, week over week, year over year, so that we can continue to do that for our customers. So for the last 12 months, we've been working deeply with Go High Level's AI stack. And AI should be the leading offer agencies should be selling right now. So we built the offer for you. We packaged it for you with quick wins to help you retain customers longer. We created the onboarding system for you. We even built the implementation system for you. And we've done it in a way where this becomes their utility bill that they are less likely to cancel because your service is the core of their business operations and they depend on it. And now their business depends on that. And it's all centered around one thing, AI. Meet your AI business suite, your complete done for you AI offer. It includes voice AI, which is their phone system, but advanced and works 24/7. It's text AI, which is conversational AI, their website lead capturing machine that works 24/7, combined with a web chat widget, reviews AI, their word of mouth referral system, and shares those reviews on social. This is the AI business suite. In my opinion, the easiest and most profitable offer an agency can sell today. It's the same AI your clients are hearing about from billion-dollar brands. And now it's fully packaged, plug and play, ready to launch, all under your brand. And we've packaged everything right here inside the secrets to sell once keep getting paid. Everything is in here. And now I'm going to pass it over to Zach, who's going to take you through this and actually show you what everything looks like, show you how the implementation works, onboarding steps, and all of that.
I'll share my screen here, Bounce. Thank you.
Alrighty, sounds good.
All right, so I'm going to pick up here where Bant left off. And just so everyone knows too, this ebook that we have on the screen here, this is loaded with information, and this isn't just something that we built with AI since we've been talking about AI. These are actually all of our secrets inside of this handbook. This is what we use for everything that we do. So we'll get more into it, but I just wanted you all to know there's some serious secret sauce in this handbook. So let's go to the next thing. So why is a sticky offer with low churn important for your business? This is something we've thought a lot about at Extendly. So this is the brass tacks. This is what it boils down to financially speaking. So it costs 5 times more to attract a new customer than to keep an existing one. And that's according to Forrester research. And we found that to be very true for us. We would much rather keep existing customers on board than spend a ton of money to just, see churn and burn with our customer base. So we have some agency napkin math. This is just a helpful exercise. We'll just go through it quickly so you can just see the manifestation of a 40% churn scenario compared to a 4% churn scenario. So on the left over here, we have 40% churn. And on the right, we have 4% churn. Now, we've had several people ask, why did you guys pick 40% as the example that you have on the left? That's actually a pretty common scenario that we run into with new agencies. So just as a note, if this is you, have no fear. That's why we're here. It's very common for new agencies to be in this zone. This is the zone that we're trying to get you to. So anyway, on the left-hand side here we have month, so month 1 through 12 for both charts. Now we're looking at an average of 4 products sold per month. So you'll see some months have 4, some have 6, but the average is 4. The average sale price is $300 per product. And so what you start to see here is how much revenue you're capturing each month and then how much MRR you're retaining. So we'll just look at the bottom line numbers here. So in a 40% churn scenario, your total revenue at the end of the year is 55,800 in this scenario, and your total MRR is 8,640. In a 4% churn scenario, you're looking at a total revenue of 88,727 with total MRR at 13,777. So you can kind of see how this works, right? This is very accumulative. Every percent of churn that you have really starts to add up over time with your base. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide. So this is what we're obsessed with. This is what we want to do with you. We want to turn you into our super fans, and we want to help you turn your customers into super fans for your business. So the way that we look at it is it's actually a pretty simple equation. It's just about getting obsessed with your customers. It's treating them, kind of with the same level of importance that you would treat yourself, the golden rule, all that kind of stuff. In urgent situations, speed is everything. So we treat your urgency as if it was our own, and we treat your customer's urgency in that same way, just as the way that you should treat your customer's urgency. So it's an obsession. So that's how we look at it. So you guys might be asking, okay, 4% churn, right? That sounds kind of ridiculous. I don't know if anybody could actually get to 4%. Well, Charles, and by the way, I know Charles is here because I saw him in the chat list. Charles is here. Charles is one of our favorite people. You can see that I just snatched this from our Facebook group a few weeks back, but Charles is sitting around 3.9%. And you can see here, and by the way, thanks Charles for saying this in the group, but Extendly everything, right? 3.9%. So Charles is doing it. A little bit of we got a review here that we've screen grabbed from Jeff down below, thanking Charles for doing an awesome job. And then we have Shannon here, same situation. She went from 13% down to 4%. We could keep throwing screenshots in here, but we're not trying to overwhelm you, right? We're just trying to give you the proof that this is possible. So we're going to cover 3 secrets today. We're going to talk about the Gorilla Glue AI offer. We're going to talk about white glove setup and SOPs and support flywheel. This is how we look at kind of like the magic combination of 3 things that produce this outcome that we're talking about. And by the end of it, you'll have customers that are raving super fans.
And by the way, just for clarification, the Gorilla Glue AI offer is the same thing as the AI Business Suite. Zach loves to call it Gorilla Glue because it's such a sticky offer, and that's the reasoning behind the name there.
Yeah, which I won't get into this, but I tried to use Gorilla Glue one time to fix my daughter's dollhouse, and that's when I learned how sticky it actually was. So that's a story for a different day. But so that's why we call it the Gorilla Glue AI offer. So the whole point of having a sticky offer that you lead with, all of us know that inside of HighLevel, and if you're new to HighLevel, you'll quickly find this out, right? There's a lot of things you can do inside HighLevel. You can spend years building stuff out inside of HighLevel for your customers. And it's very common for new agency owners to get quite overwhelmed with doing too much at the beginning and not getting wins to their customers quick enough. And so when you have somebody sign up, you need to sell them something that's super sticky, where within about 72 hours or so, they can see the value of the platform and then they want to stay longer, and then you get to do more things for them. So you're going to create trust with them in the first little window, the short period of time after they say yes. And that's what we call the Gorilla Glue offer, or as Bayant mentioned, the AI suite. And so I'm going to show you guys the offer. I'm just going to show you the offer that we're actually giving to you on this webinar for free. You get this offer. So I'm going to flip over to this landing page. You get this landing page. This is a free gift that we're giving to you. So this is a landing page you can just install inside your HighLevel account. Now there's a little demo video right here. We call this the self-demoing AI. This is super cool. This is an AI voice agent that customers can just call, and they can basically demo what an AI would do for their business. And so we won't play it here, but you guys can play it on your own time and go through it. It's very impressive. Most business owners are like, oh my goodness, I need that in my business right away. So that's going to be right at the top of the page. And as you scroll down, we start to just kind of lay out the case, right? What happens in the middle of a job if your phone rings and you can't answer it? This is very common, right? For plumbers, for roofers, for so many different service businesses, they get so frustrated. They're getting calls constantly. They can't answer them because they're actually on the job. So as you go down the landing page, we start to build the case. Hey, it can book appointments, it can handle your calls, all this kind of stuff. And then we start to lay out the other stuff that they get, right? Because people start to feel overwhelmed. Oh, could I do this myself? Well, don't worry. We got you. We got onboarding call. We got support, everything. And then you keep going down the page. We talk about, okay, you can also have it, send automated review requests. Oh, by the way, it responds to reviews automatically for you. You can text your customers with it. So this is the landing page. By the way, this is all we have in HighLevel. They call them custom values, which are little variables, which means that this whole funnel is customizable very easily to you. You get to change the colors, you get to put your business name in here, all that good stuff. And so you get to put your own price in here, all that kind of stuff. So this is the Gorilla Glue offer. Now I'm going to flip back over here. There's 3 things that we're focusing on in this offer: voice AI, text AI, review AI. That's the stuff that needs to be done within 72 hours if possible so that they can get up and running in the platform. Again, you can always do other stuff for them later down the road, but this is what you want to try to get them really, really quick, because then they're going to be stuck, like Bayant mentioned earlier, as a utility, being like, okay, I need to use this, right? This is powering my business. So we'll go ahead and go to the next slide. We'll get into the white glove setup. Zach Conans, I'm going to hand it off to you, my friend.
Sounds good. All right, I'm going to share my screen here. Can everyone see this here? All right.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm just so excited to speak to everyone. I'll say it's been, since LevelUp, and especially since us launching our AI implementation, it's been a whirlwind for Extendly. We've been doing hundreds of calls, and really for the last few years, everything we talk about, this is a culmination of all the learning we've had from the stuff that's gone really well, which has been a lot of good stuff that hasn't gone as well. Of course, we make mistakes as well too. And when Zach mentioned this workbook, it's not just pieces of it. Like, this is what we do. Like, this workbook is the playbook. This isn't the classic, you're watching a YouTube video and you're getting a couple secrets and you got to wait for the third one. This is like really our work at Extendly. So I'm really proud of this as well too. Again, you can do this yourself, or you can work with Extendly. But these are all the tips that we've learned, through the years on how to set up a customer, how to implement, how to make sure you guys have customers for life. There's a bunch of familiar faces in here as well. I see that they probably listened to this training session before, or they've used this exact playbook as well. Would love to hear your guys' feedback in the chat if you guys currently use this right now. If you're a current Extendly customer, whether you use this for onboarding, for AI implementation, or for support, just drop a quick note in the chat. Now, I would love to see those faces so I can follow along as I do this secret number 2. So jumping in, secret number 2, we have it basically broken up into 4 different sections. So we have the first section on purchasing. So initial purchase, what happens right after that, going to the tech call. Well, we'll cover that in a second. We have the actual implementation. We'll talk about key aspects to be able to make sure that when customers come in, you are keeping them in the first 72 hours, in the first week, first 2 weeks, then to that first payment, and then customers for life. And then we have our training call and then follow-up. Very similar structure. If you don't follow something similar to this, you're probably having unnecessary churn. You're probably not growing accounts the way that you want to grow them. So we'll jump in here. And then also, just so you guys know as well, we do have, oh, looks like I lost the page. Give me 1 second. Just had it up 1 second ago here. Apologies.
All good, all good. See, this is the perfect example of when we say we're not perfect, we definitely make mistakes as well from time to time, but we definitely do our best to make sure you keep your customers happy.
Sometimes people ask if these calls are live. I can absolutely assure you that these calls are live. This is the page that you guys are gonna sorry, the workbook that you guys are going to have access to. That quick wins funnel is the first section that Zach just showed. What I'm going to be covering is everything from here. So specifically everything from the tech call to the setup checklist and down. So I'll reference this a couple times here. I'm not going to cover everything. Again, this is, I think, 33 pages, 36 pages. It's broken up nicely so you can cover the sections that work for you, but definitely make sure you check this out afterwards. We're not going to go through every single piece of this here. Okay, perfect. So starting us off, we have our purchase, right? I would expect your purchase page to look similar to this, or sorry, your checkout page, similar to this, multiple plans. Either way, however they're getting to that purchase section, you have to make sure that you're getting all the information as soon as possible. So ideally, right after purchase, what that looks like is welcome video, have something personal, have something that's specific to the offer. You want to gauge their attention right after they've been hot. Even if you just had a demo with them, right? Even if they just spoke with one of your salespeople, they might have already gotten a bunch of marketing content. The goal of this is you're consistently selling people. And that's the biggest issue that I see with some agencies that we work with sometimes is they feel like they make the sale, and then, they may use Extendly support, which is great, but they're not consistently selling their customers. When I look at the onboarding process and implementation, I look at it just as much sales as it is setup items, right? As it is expectation setting. You're consistently selling your customer to the next step. In this scenario, the next step would be getting that next payment, right? You may be getting a third payment. You may be moving them to an annual, right? You may be adding services for them, but you're continually fighting for their business. And if you have that mentality, you're going to be able to, one, have churn similar to, Charles at 3.9%. You may even drop by, a 0.1% since we talked last, or you're going to be able to grow your agency and in a sustainable way. So step number one, number one, an explainer video. And then from there, you want to gather as much information as you can. So I'll give a personal anecdote from when I ran an agency, and we definitely struggle with this at Extendly sometimes. But let me know if you guys have ever experienced this before. So you have a phenomenal demo with someone. The needs that you prodded at, they match exactly what they're looking for. They match their problems. You've hit that. They're excited to start. You collect the credit card information. You're excited, and then you spend 2-3 weeks going back and forth trying to get them started. Sometimes it's like multiple months, and we see this all the time. It's actually the most frustrating thing. And then after 3-4 weeks, you're like, I don't know if this product's good for me. And they ask for a refund, they ask to cancel before they even started. This is like tale as old as time in the HighLevel community. Right? The biggest thing is you didn't engage them while they were looking at their screens, while they were already engaged, while they were excited. Right? We think this whole process is a selling process. Right? As you're onboarding, you're selling to them. While they're excited, get the mundane information, right? Get their login information, get their domain access, if you're setting up, for instance, Cloudflare, if Cloudflare is still working today, someone can let me know. It's been a long day with that. But grab as much information as you can while it's really fresh. So I'd suggest using Extendly OS forms. If you're a current customer, you can have access to this. I think we actually offer this with their free Extendly OS now as well too. So everyone actually has access to this. Or you can use a GHL form to keep it nice and clean as well. But gather all the information that you can. It might just be their business information, whatever you need to get started with them to set up their account. And then from there, at the end of the step, make sure they book a call. So don't go back and forth. Don't say, I'll follow up with you early next week. Classic scenario. Make sure they book a calendar right after you collected that information. What we like to do is we like to spread up our calls between a tech call and a training call. Reason being is we find that after about an hour, people lose focus. They lose their attention span. Most information that you're giving them, they're going to forget. So if we break it into multiple calls, we find that we have a lot more success with that. But book your client tech call. And now and this is where, the meat and potatoes of the work comes in. So this is a, master checklist of one of our tech calls that we do. If you don't have, well, if you use Extendly, awesome. If you don't use Extendly, and you don't have some sort of checklist like this, I see a few people going in squinting as well too. Don't worry, this is in the workbook here. I'm definitely not looking at you, Kate. But this will all be here step by step for you. But if you have your own processes, if you're implementing something else, make sure that you're adding all these items written down. Some of these may seem so obvious: creating a sub account, loading the snapshot, connecting the domain. But there's so many little details, right? Have a checklist so you can go back and look at it. Do it yourself, and then delegate to someone else. Whether it's Extendly, great, or if it's an awesome VA, that's fine as well too. Make sure they're following a consistent process. HighLevel's not that complicated if you just follow a process. That's the biggest thing that we see. This is after thousands and thousands of calls that we've done. So this isn't arbitrary how we built this. Now, if you go into the workbook here under our implementation checklist, you'll see these checklist items right here. Zach in the previous secrets mentioned the Gorilla Glue offer, specifically designed to get wins within the first 72 hours. You can tailor these exactly to that. And that's what we've actually done. So if you go through these, you'll see, for instance, conversational AI. It's one of the quick wins that we would suggest that you can show someone value right off the bat. And we have all the steps for setting that up. We're not going to cover that right now, but you can check this out. Same thing for review AI. I love review AI. It's the easiest setup item. You can literally write a review for your customer right away, and they can see the AI respond to it. So again, that's a really easy win that you can even see that on the training call, which is awesome. And I like to say 72 hours. Try to get a quick one while you're on the call with them as well too. Make it a true launch call. And then the last one I think we have is voice AI here. Yeah, so the voice AI setup checklist. This changes. We will send more updated content as it goes, but Extendly does keep up pretty closely with how voice AI, all the AI products are changing. If anyone was at LevelUp, there were a lot of changes to that, obviously. Awesome. And then from here, you'll have your training call. So again, I like to schedule the training call while you're on the tech call. Reason being is that you want to be able to have bite-sized information. You want to make sure the information you're giving them is valuable, but also that they're retaining it. So our suggestion is pick 5 items, right? Pick 5 items to train on. Anything more than 5, usually, it's going to come in and come in one ear, go out the other. So focus on 5 to begin with. What we'd suggest is these 5 quick wins. I would even pick 3 to begin with as well too. You can always follow up. But from here we have voice AI, conversational AI, review AI. So the 3 core GHL AI products. And then I'd focus on showing them the conversation manager and the calendar, and then the mobile app. Another one that we don't have here is adding a widget as well too. And you can build a widget through Extendly OS if you want it to look a little bit more customizable, or you can use the regular generic HighLevel widgets as well too. So have a plan going into this. Even if you're selling them more than this, even if the system has more that they can do, focus on the items that they're going to be able to get quick wins in. Again, that's quick wins that can come in the first 72 hours, as Zach mentioned. Awesome. And then we have these items right here. And then just the last secret here would be the support flywheel. And this is probably what a lot of people know Extendly for, because we do a pretty phenomenal job with. But the problem we're trying to solve is the customers go silent after onboarding. You may do a phenomenal onboarding job, but you're not getting feedback. You don't know if they're using the product. You don't know if there's adoption. Accounts end up not growing. You get the silent churn, which is the worst thing, right? If you don't hear anything from customers, that's not a good thing. Even if it's problems, even if they're having an issue with the system, whether it's a bug or they just don't know how to use something, phenomenal opportunity for you to show them how to use it. The way that we would suggest that is have 24/7 support. If you use Extendly, awesome. You'll have a widget directly within your account. They can get access at any point, and you should be promoting your customers to use this. right? This isn't a bad thing that they're asking questions. It's really, really good. That means that they're engaging with it. If it's voice AI and maybe it's not working the way they wanted it to, they can ask a question and the support can help them right away. At the very least, make sure that it's very clear how they can ask questions, whether it's emails. I'd suggest using tickets. That's what Extendly does to stay very organized. But live chat is definitely a way to wow your customers, create customers for life. With that, that's our third secret. I'm going to hand it back over to you, Bant.
All right, awesome. Zach, thank you so much for sharing all of that. So hopefully you guys got a lot of information and knowledge from us going through that workbook, that playbook. And the playbook will be provided to all of you that are attending right now at the end of the webinar. So hang tight with us and we'll share that with you. So resuming back to the webinar, you've got two options. Option number one, you can do all of it that we just shared with you all by yourself. Or remember, I wanted you to keep this in mind, smart entrepreneurs delegate to grow. So option number two, delegate. Delegate it to a team of experts. And just to give you a little hint, their name starts with the letter E and ends with LY. And they become an extended part of your business. Any guesses? Anyone want to take any guesses who that might be? I'll let you do that in the chat. So what if, hopefully you got my joke there. I was talking about
Good
extended.
joke, Bant. I got it. I liked it.
Awesome. All right. So what if we went further? Each time your client signed up, what if we onboarded those clients for you? What if we implemented their AI systems, the exact business AI, the AI business suite offer, the Gorilla Glue AI offer that we talked about? What if we implemented that for them and trained them and supported them 24/7? And what if I told you you don't even need to charge an upfront setup fee to your clients to make this work? And what if that became one of your competitive advantages? No setup fee, that becomes your instant competitive edge. So imagine offering your clients a white glove AI setup completely free without hefty one-time setup costs. Let me know in the chat, would that help you get a yes faster? Would that help your clients to sign up faster if you didn't charge any setup fees and all it was just a monthly fee? Would that help lower the risk level for your clients so they said yes to you faster? Do you think that would become your competitive edge if you didn't have to charge any setup fees? So no upfront costs, no contracts, it's month to month, white glove setup done for you. That instantly makes you more competitive, more attractive, and more scalable, and best of all, more profitable. So let me ask you this. What would that be worth to you? Here's what it normally takes to build a system and a team to execute something like this. What would a marketing team cost you? About $80,000 a year? How about a sales rep? $100,000 a year? How about onboarding an implementation team? Even if you outsourced it through overseas team members, about 60,000 a year. And what about a full 24/7 tech support team that runs 3 shifts, works 7 days a week, even if it's outsourced to other countries, at least 150K a year? What would managing all of these team members cost you? Who would manage them? Hiring them, training them, replacing them, making sure their days off are covered. When they call in sick, you have somebody else to cover, scheduling them, right? Let's forget about the managing part, but just add up all of the costs related to the team members, that adds up to $390,000 a year. So I'd imagine you'd be happy to pay $200,000 a year for a team that is a whole team that is managed and done for you and set up for you. That would be a steal, in my opinion. And you'd be celebrating to pay $100,000 a year for that whole team to be done and managed on your behalf and trained. And I think that would be an even bigger steal. But what if it could be possible for a fraction of that cost? What if you didn't even have to pay 100K, 200K, whatever that amount was? It shouldn't be possible, but we'd just be an average company like any other support company if we just stopped at every obstacle that was presented to us. Normally, we'd have to charge a ton of money to make this work. But if we think just a little differently, a little outside of the box, and when your company culture is to not take a no for an answer, you can make anything possible. You can make mountains move for your customers. Maybe not completely free, but pretty darn close. Who's ready to see how we've made this possible? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're ready to see how we made this possible. Here's how it works. Let me explain. The AI Business Suite offer that we just talked about. This will be your client-facing offer, also known as the Gorilla Glue. This includes voice AI, text AI, and reviews AI. You're going to offer it for $297 a month, plus a usage cost of 1 cent per minute for phone and a penny per text. Unlimited use of AI, no upfront costs, no contracts, white glove setup, 24/7 support, 30-day money-back guarantee. The unlimited use of AI, you're going to enable the $97 unlimited AI employee offer that HighLevel offers so that you don't have to charge them usage fees and have to explain to your customers that there's additional usage fees that are like 20 cents, 18, 20 cents, whatever the cost is for the AI usage. Here's what you'll sell to your customers. Voice AI, text AI, and reviews AI, all bundled for $297 per month. No upfront fees and no contracts month to month. White glove setup done for you without you having to charge them any upfront fees. 24/7 tech support included. And this is what your client hears. An intelligent phone system that answers my calls 24/7 and never misses them, with a built-in receptionist that books appointments, answers questions, and transfers calls when needed, all for just $297 per month, versus a receptionist that would cost me $3,000 per month at the minimum and would only work 9 to 5. Without any upfront costs and setup fees, that's amazing. No contracts, meaning I can cancel anytime if it doesn't work out. Awesome. White glove setup, so they do all of the setup and training for me. Fantastic. That means I don't got to learn anything. If I have issues, I got 24/7 support to help me. Phenomenal. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so I have zero risk of trying this out. Tell me where to sign up, right? That's what your customer's hearing. And here's your cost. Let's break down the math. $97 a month is what HighLevel is going to charge you for their unlimited AI employee package. So you don't have to charge for any usage fees on the AI side. They still got to pay for the penny per text message and the phone minutes, but no AI usage fees because you're going to lock in the $97 per month plan with them. And your profit, because you're selling it for $297, your cost is $97, is $200 per client per month. Tell me if that's not a phenomenal profit margin for a company to have on a per customer basis. How many clients would you want at that profit margin? Let me hear you say it in the chat. How many clients would you want if you could deliver a $200 per customer profit and a $67% profit margin over and over again for your customers. And here's the magic, or I'm sorry, for your business. So here's the magic. What if I told you we could do all of it for you? The onboarding, the AI setup, the AI training, all of it, without even having to charge you anything for it. Meaning you don't have to pay us, Extendly, anything additional, and we'll do all of the heavy lifting on your behalf. Do you think we can make that possible? Is there a catch? Yes, there's always a catch. And if you're ready to see it, here's what it is. So you need to be an Extendly client on an annual plan. If you're already an Extendly client on an annual plan, great. This will be available to you. If not, right now is the time to sign up. And you can go to extendly.com/2025 to do that. You'll be presented with 3 different plan options there to choose from. Plus 20 is 20 sub accounts. We'll support up to 20 sub accounts for $2,990 for the year. Plus 40 is up to 40 sub accounts for $5,990 for the year. And unlimited sub accounts is $8,990 for the year. And a fast action available to you today is $1,000 off with a coupon code BF1K out of any of those plans that I just shared. If you go to extendly.com/2025, use the coupon code BF1K, you'll get $1,000 off of those. And this is what it looks like after the $1,000 off. Plus 20 plan at $1,990, plus 40 at $4,990, and unlimited at $7,990. So you can decide with confidence your purchase is backed by our 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy, no worries, let us know. We'll refund the full amount. But once you subscribe to Extendly's white label support services on an annual plan, you get to unlock the white label, the white glove AI setup. This is where we'll do the done for you setup and training and onboarding, and we'll set up your AI agents for your customers so that you didn't have to set them up yourself. And we won't charge you an extra cost as long as you are on one of our annual plans. And here's how that works. So you're probably asking, okay, great, Balint, but how can Extendly actually afford to do this without an additional charge? Well, let me show you exactly how. The answer is HighLevel's affiliate program. Let's use HighLevel's affiliate program to our benefit and help you offset that cost so we can continue to get paid to deliver that service over and over again and deliver a quality service every single time. And here's how that works. HighLevel pays 40% commission, if you all know that, right? To their affiliates on their unlimited AI employee package, which is $97 per sub account. And that's the plan we have to enable so that we can offer unlimited AI usage to our customers, right? So once we enable that plan, they'll willing to pay a 40% commission, which would go to us. And that means about $38 or so would continue to come to us. And that allows us to offset the cost so that you can continue to offer a competitive pricing package to your customers and not have to charge any upfront fees for doing any of the setup. And you don't even have to do the setup yourself. We'll do it for you. So we'll subsidize that cost via the HighLevel affiliate program. So you don't have to pay us anything additional to provide you white glove AI setup for your customers. All you got to do is be on our annual plan. So if you use our affiliate code Extendly inside your HighLevel, we get compensated directly from HighLevel. And if there's any questions and concerns about that, don't worry. During your intake call with our team, they'll show you exactly where to put that code in and how to utilize this program. That makes onboarding free for you. Your clients pay nothing up front, makes you stay extremely competitive. And you never have to hire, train, manage an onboarding team, an implementation team, and even a support team. We do all of it for you. So start delegating and growing. Use Extendly's white label services to go faster. Go ahead and check out extendly.com/2025 and use that coupon code. The only requirement, you need to be on an Extendly, you need to be an Extendly client on an annual plan. And if you already are, like I said, great. If you're not, right now is the best time to sign up with this promotional offer. So choose your plan based on the number of sub accounts, either the plus 20, the plus 40, or the unlimited, based on how many sub accounts you have that you want us supported. In return, we'll provide you 24/7 tech support. We'll get Extendly OS completely installed for you. And if you set up the affiliate code, we'll do the white glove AI setup on your behalf as well. So you can continue to do what you do best, which is going out and selling and not having to worry about any of the setup. We can take care of that for you because that's what we do every single day. The fast action bonus available to you today is $1,000 off with coupon code BF1K. And that brings our price down to $19.90, $49.90, or $79.90 appropriately. But we're known for going above and beyond. So the first 25 people to take action today get $2,000 off using the coupon code BF2K only on the plus 40 or the unlimited plan. So the first 25 people get to take $2,000 off with the coupon code BF2K only on the plus 40 or the unlimited plans. That means instead of $5,990 for the plus 40 plan, it's $3,990 for the year. And instead of $8,990, it's $6,990 for the year for the unlimited plan. And the special offer, limited to 25 agencies, is there's part 3. After you sign up to an annual plan, you'll be presented with an optional one-click upsell offer. So what if we built your marketing assets to sell this AI offer for you? Wouldn't that be crazy if we actually built your marketing assets to sell this AI offer? What would that be worth to you? So what if we built all of your sales pages? What if we even sold it for you? What if we built a full webinar system with slides, scripts, automation, all done for you? And what if we even presented it live for you, with you, to your audiences, wearing your branded t-shirt, so that we can show up with your branded slide deck and present the offer to your audience and do a webinar just like we do our Extendly webinars, for example, this one. That's practically handing you new paying customers. So it's here. We'll sell it for you. And here's how that works. We'll build you a webinar. We'll build your slides fully branded to you. We'll write the invite emails, reminder emails, the post-webinar emails, all of that. We'll set up all of the automations for you. We'll execute the whole thing on your behalf, and we'll show up and run it live with you, just like we run our own webinars here at Extendly, just like we're running this one. We'll do the presentation, answer the questions, make the sales pitch to your clients for you. Then those that sign up, because let's be fair, not everybody's going to sign up. Not everybody signs up for our products either. But those that sign up, we'll hand them over to our white glove team for setup and support, right? They go on the webinar, we make the pitch to them, we do the presentation to them, they go to your website, they sign up, and they go through our onboarding flow that we would have already set up for you. And our white glove AI setup team, implementation team takes care of them. Then our support team continues to support them. And you didn't have to touch any of that in between. You just go out there and make more sales. What would that be worth to you? That'd be something you would be interested in. Drop a one in the chat if that is something you would be interested in. All right, so here's the deal. All of that only for $5,000 additional, and we get to do all of that for you. But we're on a Black Friday special. So for $3,500, we'll do all of that for you. We'll build a webinar, we'll do the slides, we'll show up and present it live, we'll make the pitch, we'll make the sales as well on your behalf. Everything just done for you. All you got to do is show up with us as well. That's not what you're going to pay today. For the Black Friday pre-sale, it is only $24.95. $24.95 for you to have us do all of that for you. So let's recap the entire package. Here's everything you're getting. Become an Extendly client on any annual plan. White glove AI onboarding, free using the HighLevel affiliate program. AI business suite offer, your ready to sell offer included. 24/7 tech support under your brand, and an optional $24.95 if you wanted us to do the sales webinar. We'll even go on and sell it for you. All of that for less than the cost of one employee. If you're ready, visit extendly.com/2025. So you've seen the pain, you've seen the AI shift, you've seen the solution. This is your moment to decide. Do you want to get left behind or become unstoppable? If you want to become unstoppable, we're here to do that with you. Let's build your SaaS together. Extendly.com/2025 is what you need to visit so you can check out the plans. But how about some proof? Well, let's take a look at our track record. We started in 2021 and we were servicing over 5,000 agencies that have bought one of our products from us, whether it's a snapshot or videos, or support or onboarding, right? They've purchased one of our products. We have over 1,000 active support agencies that are actively using Extendly OS and white label services month over month, month over month. And we're the #1 marketplace app. I showed you the image earlier where we received the award as well. The fastest first response time in the industry with 56 seconds. We have the highest CSAT, that's your customer satisfaction. That's your customers, your white label customers coming to our chatting with our agents, not our AI, our human agents. And that's what they're rating us on. And we get anywhere from a 94, 95, or a 96% satisfaction score continuously, month over month, year over year. We're also the highest publicly rated support company with over 600 reviews on Google. We're the first support company with agents that were certified by HighLevel, and the only one with the most certified agents. We had a mission in 2024. We got where we wanted to get 100 people to win the SaaSpreneur Award. We got 250 people, 252 agencies that won the SaaSpreneur Award that were supported by Extendly. 47% of those that won the Diamond and Platinum award were supported by Extendly as well. So let me ask you this. Are you ready to scale? This is your moment to decide. Do you want to get left behind or become unstoppable? Listen, we know running any business is tough. Building a SaaS agency is also tough, but scaling it and doing it profitably that's a whole new beast. And that's where most businesses fall apart, which is why smart entrepreneurs delegate to grow. And what makes a high quality customer experience is fast, accurate, and empathetic customer service delivered. And these are our core principles that define what it means to deliver a truly exceptional support for your customers. So let's take a look at a whole 360-degree solution that helps you grow, retain, and scale effortlessly and what's included. 24/7 tech support, right? With Extendly OS, certified certified agents by HighLevel, white glove AI setup done for you. Extendly OS with self-service tools like Extendly AI, the news and announcements, knowledge base editor, and a white label support widget with a full knowledge library. All of that costs you less than one employee. That costs less than less than an employee. Plus 20 plan for $19.90. The plus 40 plan with the $2,000 off for the first 25 folks from $5,990 to $3,990, and the unlimited plan from $8,990 to $6,990 for the year. And we'll even sell it for you. If you do choose to add the add-on, that includes our webinar snapshot, which is the webinar registration page, the thank you page, the replay page, the webinar offer checkout page, and the next steps page to get them started and onboarded. And all of the automations that we're going to build, all of the emails, copy, everything done for you, installed inside your account. So we can just show up and run the webinar for you. And the live webinar sales presentation, we'll build a webinar, we'll set up the automations, we'll send the invite emails branded to your company, and we'll show up live and present it for you. But like I said, we're known for going above and beyond. So a fast action bonus to the next 25 agencies that sign up for the live webinar presentation. I will personally show up and present the webinar with you. I'll be the presenter with you and your team wearing your branded t-shirt and the slides fully branded to you as well, so we can go help you make some sales and kickstart your agency. And it doesn't stop there. Our goal is to help you make your webinar profitable. So I'll be sharing my annual plan strategy that gets clients to pay for annual subscriptions upfront. The same exact one you're seeing me use right now in this particular webinar. My fast action strategy to get webinar attendees to take action quickly. Again, the same exact one you're watching me use right now in this webinar. So everything you get with 24/7 full customer service support, unlimited white glove AI setup done for you without you having to pay us anything extra, and the Extendly OS self-service tools included with a $2,000 off using coupon code BF2K on the plus 40 and the unlimited plans. To take advantage, extendly.com/2025. Please keep in mind the white glove AI setup requires Extendly's affiliate code to be used to your AI employee offer. Now, it costs you less than one employee. The cost of that comes down to the plus 20 plan at $19.90, the plus 40 plan at $39.90, and the unlimited plan at $69.90. Let's keep going above and beyond. So we've got 25 copies of Alex Hormozi's 100 million money models left. So the 25 people that sign up to this offer also receive the 100 million money models offer to you. This book is amazing. It teaches a lot of golden nuggets in there. If you haven't read it, I definitely recommend reading it. And if you decide to sign up, here's what you should expect. Our step-by-step plan to get you set up and selling fast as possible. So step one, once you sign up, you go through the checkout process, you'll go through our onboarding flow and you'll book your launch call. Be sure to complete the information and book your launch call. Follow the provided steps diligently to ensure you have a stellar onboarding experience with us. Please don't skip any steps. If you got any questions, don't worry, we're here to help. Just reach out to us through our website. Step two, set up and install. Our team will start the setup process and install the AI implementation snapshot for you. So you have a complete sales funnel, checkout pages, schedule a demo flow, automations related to them, along with our onboarding flow, all set up for you inside your HighLevel account, done by our team. Step three, attend the launch call. During the call, we'll make sure Extendly OS is fully set up so you know how you and your clients can access our support. More importantly, we'll walk you through the AI implementation snapshot so you feel confident starting to sell to your prospects. Step four, attend the second call, which is the AI intake call. Understand the AI SOPs, go through the mock call to understand the onboarding flow after one of your clients signed up so you can start onboarding your clients thereafter. You're ready to hit the ground running and start selling. Optionally, there's additional support available. You'll have the chance to schedule a time to meet with our AI specialists as well for any further questions regarding your account or your setup, or if there's any updates that need to be made. All of this is to ensure you never get left behind and everything is done with you and done for you. The installation and the setup is done for you as well. And your entire setup is done with full guidance. Now, if you choose to purchase our webinar upsell, if you opted in for the webinar systems, here's what you should expect. The webinar snapshot install done for you. Our team will install the snapshot inside your agency account, and you'll be able to review the funnels, check out the automations, and see how the whole thing functions. We'll collect your brand colors and logos so that our design team can get to work and we can brand the webinar slide deck to your brand, create a t-shirt design so that we can order your t-shirt and a t-shirt for us, and a webinar Zoom background along with social media posts that you can utilize to promote the webinars. Schedule the webinar date. Lastly, you'll be sent an email to schedule a webinar date. This is the date and time we will show up with your audience and execute the webinar presentation as part of your team. So we'll show up, we'll present the slides, we'll go through the whole webinar for you, with you, and your team. And then we'll make the pitch at the end, and those that sign up, they'll go right through our onboarding flow with our white glove AI implementation team taking them on, and then support team continuing them on thereafter. That's everything. And we're doing all of it for you in a white glove manner. We're setting things up for you so you don't have to do it yourself and you don't get left behind, ensuring that you are completely set up correctly so that your SaaS configurators, your plans that you're going to sell, the features, all of that is completely set up, including your AI agents, right? The AI agents are also provided to you so that you can utilize that to demo to your customers. And then we also include AI agents that are going to go inside your customer accounts when your customers sign up as well. All of that is already built and tested hundreds of times by hundreds of agencies as well. So let's build your unstoppable SaaS together. You probably got some questions. Here's a few common ones that we get. What's your refund policy? We offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not happy, don't worry. Just let us know and we'll go ahead and refund the full amount. We just like to know, where did we fall short? How can we help if there is a way? What if I'm an existing client? No worries. If you're an existing client, you're on a and you're on a monthly plan, just go ahead and go sign up to an annual plan. And if you're already on an annual plan, then you can email billing@getextendly.com and the billing team will go ahead and get you sorted out. So again, if you're an existing customer on a monthly plan, don't worry, you can go ahead and upgrade to an annual plan. You can go ahead and sign up right now. But if you're already on an annual plan, you can email our billing team and they'll go ahead and get you sorted out. What guarantees are you offering? We guarantee you'll have 1 year worth of tech support on your selected plan, whether that's the plus 20, plus 40, or the unlimited support plan. We'll provide you with the white glove AI setup. If you opted in for the webinar, we'll go ahead and run the webinar for you. And we're going to set up all of this for you as well. Do you guarantee a certain number of clients from webinar? Absolutely not. There's no guarantee you'll sign up any clients when we run the webinar for you. Just like I have no guarantee we'll sign up any clients when we run our webinars for us either. Will you do the setup for me? Yes. We'll set up your SaaS configurator. We'll install the onboarding funnel. We'll install the AI implementation snapshot. We'll install the webinar system in there for you. And we'll make sure Extendly OS is installed and up and running as well. So we'll help you set up the whole thing. And if you need additional support, don't worry, we've got additional support as well. And we'll even set up the AI agents. We'll test the AI agents with you so you can bring on customers, pass out your phone number, and they can make a call and experience it themselves exactly how it works. How will my clients access support? If they have any questions after the initial white glove setup is completed, our support team will be available 24/7 via the Extendly OS Help Center inside your HighLevel. So you'll have our Extendly OS Help Center installed inside your HighLevel. They'll click on that. They'll be able to chat directly with our team from there. Will you extend the discount? No, the discounts that are available will expire at their stated terms. There will be no extensions to these. Will you train the AI agents for my clients? Yes, our white glove setup team includes setting your AI agents for your clients and testing them so they know that they work, so that they have the confidence of knowing that they're working, they're usable, so they can start using them right away. Can I modify the AI offer and have you onboard my clients? I recommend you do not. I recommend anything else you'll modify should be an add-on or an upsell thereafter, and the base offer should stay as is so that we can offer a very simple offer to your customers that gets them to say yes faster. And it allows our team to fulfill on it faster as well without there being a lot of customizations involved. Why is modifying the AI offer not recommended? Just like I just explained, we want to help you scale. Hence, this offer and the fulfillment service for it has been built with scalability in mind. If everyone starts customizing, we, as your fulfillment team, won't be able to deliver a stellar experience. And we really focus on delivering a stellar experience to our customers, to your customers, so they can continue to do business with us. You can continue to do business with us, and they can continue to do business with you. How much should I charge? I would recommend starting with $297 per month. No upfront setup fees. You definitely can if you want to, but to be competitive, not recommending charging any upfront setup fees. No contracts, just month to month. You can definitely go lower, but I would not recommend going any lower than $297 unless it was a promotional offer to bring in customers. Can I sell them additional services after they have been set up. Absolutely. You can sell them anything you like. Just know our focus in terms of white glove setup will be just the AI system. We'll provide you the 24/7 support for the whole GHL platform as part of our support services. So we'll support the entire thing for you and your customers. Where do I add the affiliate code? During the intake call, we'll help you get that added, but it's inside your agency under settings, then under the AI employee section where you can add in the code extendly to start uh, using our services. Will this affect my affiliate that I signed up with originally when I signed up to HighLevel? No, we're not asking you to change your affiliate to us. HighLevel categorizes your initial sign up and the AI employee affiliate separately. Your initial sign up will stay with whoever you initially signed up with. The only thing we're asking you is that we become the affiliate of record in terms of your AI employee, so we can be compensated and we can continue to fulfill the service for you without you having to pay us anything out of pocket yourself. When will the webinars start? We will start scheduling webinars right into January 2026. Why is the price for a done-for-you AI webinar so low? As with anything we launch, we start at a rock bottom discount to reward our early adopters, so that's why it's low. Can I buy additional webinar sessions for you to run? Yes, we'll have them available towards the end of Q1, most likely starting at $5,000 per session. What will be the price of the webinar upsell after the 25? After the 25, the price will jump to 3,500, 24.95. That's a typo there. So 24, it's 24.95 for the first 25, then it'll jump to 3,500. Can we create any evergreen webinar from your session? Yes, absolutely. When we come on and present the webinar with you in front of your audience, you can turn that webinar into an evergreen webinar and use the session to learn and do more webinars for yourself as well. Will you send out the replays to our clients for the webinars you do? Yes, my team will be executing that session with you along with myself. And we'll have automations in place for invites, reminders, post-webinar replays, all of that so that everything triggers out correctly. Why are you doing the webinars for us? Well, we want all of us to win. With this service, our revenue is tied to the number of accounts you sign up. So naturally, we want to help you get more and more clients signing up to the AI Business Suite offer. And webinars is something we know has been extremely successful for us building Extendly. And that's why we want to offer what we know, what we're really, really good at doing, and we've been doing for the last 24 months or so, a couple of years. And we want to do that for you as well, so we can help you scale your business as well. So I think this is a no-brainer offer. Here's everything you get. And for the first 25, I get to do the webinar with you. You get to take $2,000 off and on plans plus 40 and the unlimited plans. For anybody choosing the plus 20 plan, the $1,000 off using the coupon code BF1K is still available there as well. Here's what the pricing looks like. Plus 20 with $1,000 off at $19.90 for the year, plus 40 with the $2,000 off to the first 25, and then $1,000 off thereafter will be $39.90. And then the unlimited sub-account plan with $2,000 off goes down to $6,990 for the year. Like we talked about earlier, smart entrepreneurs delegate the repeat work. So you have two options. One, we gave you the playbook. You can do everything yourself or hire someone, train them, go through your own trial and error just like we've gone through over the last years. Or we can delegate this to a team of experts whose only job is to do this exact thing day in and day out without you ever needing to post a job, post a job, interview, hire, train, or manage schedules of anybody. So you can go focus on selling your subscriptions while we focus on taking care of your customers and making sure your customers are happy. All right. That is everything I have. With that, I'll open it up to questions. You can go ahead and visit extendly.com/2025. Please use the coupon code BF2K to get $2,000 off of your plan.